done.
This weekend? Oh, yeah. We're going to do Saturday night?
Yeah.
What's the movies?
Fucking, there goes.
There it is.
There's the rabbit hole.
We've already done the.
No. He got a new total list.
All right.
Total list.
So if anybody remembers.
I have 21 things. What do you mean total list?
I went nuts.
Not Trump. We should stay with Trump. Didn't we get to 24 or 25?
Maybe.
I thought we were in like 30. We're almost 32.
I don't.
Okay, so there's so many disagreements.
So you remember the other night,
you guys are old.
the other show when we talked,
That's
and I
not
was
true.
like, yeah, but Casino or Goodfellas, and you guys were all like, Goodfellas? Like, what are you talking about?
not
And I was
even
like,
close.
I was like, man, I'm more on Casino, and you're like, it's not even close. I'm like, I feel like they're both great. And then
Great.
So I went
not
home, and the next day I woke up and I was like,
It's not as good as Goodfellas.
I was like, gosh, man, I was like, those are two really close movies, and they were just like so one-sided. Let me ask Ashley. Hey, Ashley, Goodfellas or Casino? She's like, Goodfellas.
See,
And I go, really? She's like, but I see why you'd like Casino because you're,
I love Casino.
I go, it's a great
Don't
movie. I was like,
take
yeah,
this
it's so
the wrong
great.
way.
Yeah,
I
right.
love Casino.
It's not an all.
So this is what it was,
No.
right? So then I was like,
He went off on it.
this is so profound. I bet I could come up with a bracket of movies, but they would face each other.
Yeah.
And I bet I could make 64 of them battles. I bet I could make them hard.
Oh, dude, we did this with comedies, with.
Did we get 64 though?
It's crazy. So I came over that
Like
night,
a top 10 list.
and I go,
No,
hey,
but we did comedies. We did a bunch of different like.
we didn't do a
genres.
bracket.
I got so many
We
in
did a
here.
cereal bracket.
There was
We
at
did the same
least
thing with the movies.
there was at least 10. I'd say at least 10.
Yeah.
Where RJ looked at me and was like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? No way. Like, they were that tough
Close.
decisions.
They
You
were
were like,
close.
get the fuck out of here. He's like, you're fucking killing me. Like,
killing me.
and I was like, okay, good. But that was the
wasn't
point.
wrong.
This was the point of doing the
By the way,
battles. And some were like,
This
Well, yeah,
one.
that's why you do a bracket.
Look at that
yeah,
one.
some,
yeah.
some were like, you know what? I would go with this.
Oh, Pilsner
Right?
or Kill, baby.
But man, that other one's real good. Like, and it's not that you wouldn't. You just like, hey, these are the two movie choices tonight.
Can't tell you how long it's been.
And you're like, shit, they're both really good. Like, well, I'll go with this one. So that's kind of like was the thought behind it. So then Brian comes over.
Yes,
and
kill
he
that.
goes. We go back through the list,
Yeah.
and we were here. I mean, we were talking about it for a couple hours. Like,
1 o'clock in the morning.
so yeah, I might have oversold it, but it's just a bunch of.
No, it was good.
But
Brian-
then
Yeah,
Brian,
but
we even
this is
started
what
helping
Brian
each
made.
other. Go, you know what? This would actually be more difficult. Let's do this movie versus this movie, and then I'd switch like stuff. So yeah, I mean, we can go through a few.
So you didn't do 1 versus 16.
no, he didn't seed them. He just
Didn't
paired
seed
up
them.
by
You tried to put the best together.
We're just putting because at the end of the day, you're going to pick a movie and go with it, right? And then you'd go all the
But I
way
mean, the
down.
bracket is supposed to like you face the next
Yeah, he
best.
didn't.
Right, so then it would
You know
be,
what I'm saying?
you
Yeah.
could do a bracket, right? But I wouldn't put them in order like this movie's a 1 seed. I wouldn't even do that. I would just, you would just put 32 on each side and then
He
you
just
pick.
mashed up a bunch of different ones. And they were conundrums.
And then it would just be interesting to see what your final four would be. You'd be like, God, we went through all these
'Cause
movies and
they
this is what you
were-
got down?
There were more than 5, by the way. There were more than 5 that he presented that stumped me.
Okay, movie
I
battles.
couldn't.
All right.
I didn't know.
All right. And then there were some
I-
where he was like, no. Then we, like, the Rocky thing was great because,
Oh, you.
like, so I'll give you one. I'll say, so I did Rocky 3 versus Rocky 4.
So mad.
Okay?
He pissed
Because
me.
I feel like Rocky 3 is really good. Like, it's very
I don't even
overlooked.
remember which one's Rocky 3.
Rocky 4 is with the Russian. Rocky 3 was Mr. T.
Clubber Lang.
Clubber Lang and had Hulk
Pitiful.
Hogan.
It's the
Pitiful.
Russian. It's the Russian.
Right. So a lot of people say that. But
Russian.
then he goes, what? 2 is the best. And I go, 2
2 was the best fight.
Then you're like, no, 2 had the best fight. I was like, 2, I would put 2 in the bottom section
way.
with
No fucking
5
way.
underneath it. Like,
3
that's just
was
in my.
worse
All the
than
Rocky
2.
movies are
But they're
corny.
all great.
No, but
And
here's
I'd
the
watch
point.
every single
Let
one.
me
Yep.
explain this to you.
Yeah.
1 won Best Picture of the Year. It did. It won it. Picture of the Year.
Outstanding.
So that's when plumbers were
Okay, hold on.
movies.
2 was not as good as 1, but 2 is still good. 3 was not as good as 2. 4 was not as good as 3. 5 was not as good as 4. 6 might have been better than 5.
Yeah, I think 6 was better.
one
Rocky
was
Balboa,
5
I
was
thought
the
was
worst.
good. Like, that
What
was
was 6?
Rocky Balboa.
When he fights the
When he fights,
like 60
Tarver.
years old and he gets in with
That when he's
Tarver.
old.
Yeah.
They're
Fights
throwing
Tarver. I thought that was
punches.
pretty well
They're
done.
just throwing punches.
Yeah,
And then
that was definitely
no
better.
defense again.
That was definitely better
It
than
wasn't
Tommy
as
Morrison.
corny as the old
Than
ones.
Tommy Gunn.
5 and 4 were.
Yeah, it seemed more real, like you were watching a fight on HBO, right? Yeah. And the Creed.
Newer, better.
4 was worse
I'd
than
say
3.
Creed goes 2, 1, 3.
I never saw any of the Creeds.
I saw one of them.
That's how disgusted I was by Rocky 4.
First one was good.
First one was good, but it's a little
Really?
corny. The second one,
Of course it was
he
corny.
hated it. He hated it because it's
never saw
Drago's
it.
son, and Drago's in it.
I didn't even see it because of that.
And then it's his
That's why I
son.
didn't
His
see it.
son's like it's so good.
Dude, but how do
He's
you
a
not
mountain of a man.
Hey, Bridget Nielsen's in
Rocky
it.
4
Yeah.
might be the most famous one.
It's probably the most famous one. You'd say that. Yeah.
Rocky 2
I mean,
is
how many
considered
quotes
the
come
best
out of
fight.
that?
Rocky 2 had the best fight. Like you said, all of them have some, but I don't know. I always liked Rocky 3. I thought it was such a great.
Was that the one with Hulk Hogan?
And Hulk Hogan was in it too. Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Even
That
though
was-
he's a
and Mickey
Trump-
died, and yeah.
He was a Trumplican.
So anyway,
Mickey died,
so
too.
let,
Mickey
but
died.
The Rocky
you want to
movies,
give
come
him?
on.
We should give him a
Rocky
couple.
2.
We should give him a couple.
I don't
of
care
these.
about the Rocky movies. They're all corny as fuck.
Rocky 2, after that, they should have stopped.
So we did Casino, Goodfellas.
Yeah,
Here's and some of these they're
You gotta
okay.
go like Goodfellas, Godfather.
let him go.
No, Godfather would win that all
Godfather
day,
wins that.
right?
Not all day.
all day. It's one of the
All
greatest
day.
movies ever. That's
So
so
it's
just
Goodfellas.
These are trying to be a little bit closer, okay? So they're like sometimes it's like, ooh, it's kind of about the same thing, or these are two movies that have similar actors in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did a lot of
like
different
we
ones.
did a lot of different like pairings. So this one, Spaceballs against Goldmember, Austin Powers Goldmember.
See, this is where you guys lose me.
Have you seen him?
I've seen them. I just don't love them.
Oh, are you not a slapstick guy?
He's not a slap.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you don't okay.
Like space.
Tom needs deep humor.
I would go.
Okay, so
deep
he
humor,
so,
I wasn't
so I
fan of
can't give him Naked Gun versus Airplane either.
I would pick
Yeah.
Naked Gun, but I would
Yeah.
pick 33 and a third over all of them.
Oh God, I don't know about that. But
2.5 was good.
I'd say
2.5
one.
was good.
They were all good. Yeah. Was
Yeah, but
this
see,
coming
like
out of
all that
bust?
shit is so old.
It is. A lot of
He's
stuff.
got a lot on there. There's
So-
newer ones too. Give him a chance.
So yeah. Okay, so how about this one? This
He
is
was all over the place.
Like, when did that
Yeah.
movie come out, Spaceballs?
You're right.
80
84.
I was born in 82.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm sorry. man.
Actually, I think it was later than
Let me
84.
give you some
Was it
young guy
84?
stuff here. Okay.
Okay.
How about Any Given Sunday or Friday Night Lights? Yeah, right.
That's a tough.
No, I don't like those movies that much. I would
God damn.
I would go.
You don't like
Cheerios.
sports movies?
You're in such a bad mood.
No, I'm not. Look, if I don't like the
I really
movies,
like either one of them.
Yeah, you.
I love
Friday Night-
football.
Man, I love.
but his movies.
That's
go.
a tough
No,
choice for
I
me. I
don't
would
like those movies
I
that
probably
much.
would take Friday Night
How
Lights.
could you not like Friday Night Lights?
But man, Any Given Sunday, they're both
Is
so
Friday Night
great.
Lights the one with the fucking
Movie Nights.
Dawson's Creek guy?
No,
don't
that's
want
Varsity.
your life.
That's Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
I don't
But I
know
think
if
I had that against something down here.
Friday Night Lights is
somewhere,
based
maybe.
on a true story.
Oh, I'll give him one. I'll give him one that he'll be able to like.
Like, if you gave me Remember the Titans.
Okay, I had.
He's
that
in. Hold on.
versus-
Hold
Now
on.
you're talking my language here.
Okay, I got a better one for you that you're gonna be like, fuck.
Watch it on.
I had Remember the Titans versus Rudy.
Oh my god, that's a no-brainer. Rudy sucks.
But Rudy wasn't good.
He hates Notre Dame, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
Remember the
They're
Titans.
both true stories.
Remember the Titans, a truer story.
It's a
probably.
true
Oh,
story.
no, actually, not according to DJ.
You're gonna say that.
Rudy. Okay,
right.
the scene where they all come in and put their jersey down. Give me a fucking break.
That did not happen. And Joe Montana, who was there
Oh, really?
at the time, goes, look, all that stuff is true.
That's Vince Vaughn.
but
That's who Vince Vaughn plays.
actually, that thing did
He
happen.
was just talking shit.
What the
The
guy
Vince
who's
Vaughn
like,
thing.
He plays every game like it's the Super Bowl.
yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah,
that'll
but
happen.
remember, he's like,
That was
he's-
Vince Vaughn.
He's all about
Yo,
himself.
Vince-
That was Vince Vaughn when he was like 15 years old. Like, he's so young.
Oh, he was very.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
I give Rudy a lot of shit. I did like the movie.
Yeah.
I loved his
The black
his
guy?
relationship with Rock.
With Rock.
Yeah, I mean, that
But
was
I
good.
think, yeah,
You're 5 foot nothing.
100, that is an
nothing.
all-time line,
I mean,
by
that's
the
a
way.
great.
You get 5 feet nothing. 100 and nothing. And you got hardly a speck of athletic ability.
All right, this one, I got one
I
for
mean,
you.
this trash.
But Remember the Titans is my all-time favorite sports movie.
Is it? Okay.
that's fine.
So it blows that
You
one
can
out.
say that.
Yeah.
All right, this one will be good because this is your time. Just Friends.
Don't know what that is.
You've never seen Just Friends with Vince or Ryan Reynolds?
No.
Jamie, you've never seen this movie? No. Oh my God.
Okay, what's the other one?
Okay, it was
What's-
Along Came Polly or that.
Oh,
but,
Along Came Polly by a mile.
But if he saw Just Friends, it's fucking
didn't see
hysterical.
Just
Oh my
Along
God,
Came
it's
Po-
hysterical,
See,
bro.
So here's mine. Mine would be like Along Came Polly
Uh-huh.
or what was the one with fucking Jason Segel and Paul Rudd?
I don't
I
know.
love
didn't
you,
see it.
man. I love you, man.
Against the Long Cape Poly. That would be funny.
That'd be a good
That'd be a good matchup.
You didn't see it. What crawled up your ass?
Hey.
I didn't see that one.
What crawled up your ass?
All right.
And die.
He doesn't like these kind of movies, so I'll
You
give you a good one.
said a good thing yet.
I know which way you'll lean, but you'll think about
You're
it.
going to be like, Wayne's World or some other shit.
Boiler
You
Room
dare disrespect
or
me.
Wolf of Wall Street.
That's a good one, too.
Boiler Room.
You liked Boiler Room better.
Yeah.
See, I would lean Wolf, but man, I did like Boiler
I
Room.
like Giovanni Ribisi.
Yeah,
Love Giovanni Ribisi, but I still would Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Donnie Azoff.
He is, but-
The real guy?
Yeah, he's Jordan. Jordan Belfort.
Belfort. Sell me this pen.
All right, so I don't want to do anything
I'll
like
shove
super
your
old.
ass. That's what you would say. Turn around, I'll shove your ass.
So you don't like super funny slapstick movies? We're gonna stay away
Like,
from that.
like what?
We're not gonna do that. How about Wedding Crashers or Hangover?
That's a good.
Probably Hangover.
Okay.
I love Wedding
I
Crashers.
love Wedding Crashers.
So fucking.
Yeah,
fun.
see, I like those movies, but they're not my favorite comedies.
It was a Denzel matchup: Training Day or American Gangster.
American Gangster.
Man, I like
love that
American. I
movie.
love it too,
Love
man.
that movie.
And I always hated that he won the Oscar for Training Day because it was like the first time he acted like
It
a
was
total
a
hood
give
rat.
back. It was a give back.
It was.
It was.
Because he
I
should have
agree.
won. He should have won it for Hurricane.
Yeah.
And instead,
yeah.
Russell Crowe won it for Gladiator,
Gladiator.
Which was
And then
also really
Russell-
good.
And then Russell Crowe should have won it for A Beautiful Mind, but Denzel won it for Training Day. It was a give back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Beautiful Mind was, but
That was
I
a
mean,
great movie too.
Jennifer
Yeah,
Connelly
so
had a Beautiful
Training Day,
Mind. Oh my
I really
God.
like Training Day. It's
got one
not
for you.
it's not one of his best, I didn't think.
Dude, I would argue in
Frank Lucas, that character,
man, it was
a
so good. I
badass.
liked it. Like there were some low key movies he was in that I really liked. Like Out of Time was good. Have you ever seen Fallen? The one where he's
Oh, of course.
Okay, so he hadn't seen that.
Oh, with fucking with
John Goodman, and they're like
yeah.
passing like
Oh, that
Azazel.
movie- that movie was
Whoa,
sick.
that'll make you chill. That's like that. Yeah, it's on my side. So Fallen, you could put that up against Devil's Advocate.
Oh, Fallen. Devil's Advocate.
But Pacino was so
Pacino.
great.
Pacino's
so
such a
good, man.
dumbass.
Yeah, he goes, but that was so that had a little creepiness to it.
Yeah, creepiness to him.
I can't fuck with him in a lot of movies.
You really
Because he's
can't.
like the same guy.
No,
He's just like, "Hugga."
he was.
I got a battle for you.
He was not
I got a
kind of
battle.
Godfather.
It's probably not that much of a battle.
No, that's what I'm saying. There are certain movies he was amazing.
not-
In all other movies, Scent of a Woman, he's always just
Heat. He was good in Heat.
This one right here.
Great.
Heat. He was great.
This one might make you think a little bit, but I think I know which way you'll lean. Shawshank or Green Mile?
Oh my god, are you serious? Green Mile's pathetic compared to Shawshank.
Really?
Pathetic.
Well, I wouldn't say it's pathetic. compared
John
to it.
Coffey?
How you doing, boss?
What the
It's John
fuck?
Coffey.
And people were like, it was Jesus Christ, JC. I mean, come on. It was good. I'm kidding.
Yes, no. I would take.
Oh my god. But
I would
compared to
lean Shawshank.
No, Shawshank is better, but that's a
Yeah.
great movie. It's like saying Casino versus
Goodfellas, like we did.
Goodfellas. It's a great movie.
Gladiator?
actually is similar.
It's-
Gladiator or Braveheart?
Oh, easy Braveheart, dude.
See, that was that Becky
like-
said, or
I
Becky
like
said Gladiator?
Braveheart's so
I like
good.
Braveheart, but it's close.
It's real close. That was a Becky one.
I like Braveheart,
But
but
the
it's close.
whole the story of Braveheart is just
Well, the story in Gladiator is great too. It's
Yeah, no, Gladiator's a great movie.
it's a great,
Forrest Gump or Rain Man?
That's mine.
I mean,
I
that
gave
was
you-
his.
That was mine.
well,
I
it's
gave
very
you-
simple.
Because they were both like
they both-
specialties.
And what my dad used to always say was, "Yeah, I
You're
can't."
fucking dead.
This was
By the way, if you're wondering where the pessimism comes from,
This was yeah.
Dad's been a Jet
fuck
fan his
You.
whole
You're
life.
Northeast. You're the same goddamn way, and you know it.
I'm not
The
a-
pessimism up north.
we call
is
it
the
first of
same
all,
fucking way.
Get it straight. We call it the Fellowship of the Miserable.
Yes.
Get it right.
And don't act like you're any different than me.
I am a card-carrying member of the
You
Fellowship.
just ate a gummy tonight, you son of a bitch.
I got two more.
If I had eaten a gummy,
Well, that's
I'd be
why I
fine.
hate the guy.
I don't know if
Everybody
you- I don't know
knows
if you've
that.
seen these
so
two.
that one. So my dad used to say,
About which one?
His dad needs some gummies.
no, my dad used to smoke when he was young.
Oh my God, his dad be so funny on gummies.
So he
gotta give
basically,
one.
no, this was back when you could use the R word. I don't like using it anymore.
The ER.
No, the R word.
No, the R word.
No, not the N word.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, that's
No,
it.
the R word.
That was a long time ago.
No,
we could
no,
use that.
No. My dad didn't use that word.
God, thankfully.
The R word for mental.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And he would say, yeah, you act like an R word and you win an Oscar, basically.
Well, then Sean Penn would have won for I Am Sam. You know what I mean?
I think he did. I think he
have. Yeah.
It was a great
never go
take.
full retard.
It was not.
Isn't that Tropic Thunder? You never go full
It was
retard.
not a very nice take, but it was a pretty funny take. It was true. He's like, oh,
Yeah. Well, did they both win? Yeah, they both won Oscars. You're right. No, so they did.
I would go Gump because Rain Man was just annoying. Well, so was Forrest. But the story of Forrest was
funny,
such a
though.
fun movie.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was
sad
all
too
over the
at
place.
times. There was some sadness in it.
Well,
too.
I mean, Jenny was such a disgusting
Oh, my
bitch.
God.
Jenny.
But she went through some nasty shit. So I give her a
But when he
pass
lost
on that.
Bubba on the beach,
I-
that was rough. Bubba was awesome.
Oh, that was rough. I just
Bubba was rough.
I just hated how Jenny treated him, but now that I look back on it, she was sexually abused by her dad as a
She
kid.
was fucked. Remember
So
they go to the house?
I gotta give her a
When she
gonna give
goes
you
to the
two more.
house, and she goes nuts.
yeah.
These might be too old for you, but we're gonna throw it out there. Dumb and Dumber or Kingpin.
That's a tough.
Okay, those are both excellent. Those are my
And you know why they're up against each other? They're both Farrelly brother movies.
But they're so great.
Yeah, but it's kind of a sin to put those up against each
It
other.
is.
Because it
It's
sucks that somebody has to lose.
So I would have gone Dumb and Dumber versus Ace Ventura.
Oh, that's
I
another
did
one.
I did Ace Ventura versus Liar Liar.
Oh, that's not even
Ace
close.
Ventura's better
Liar,
than that.
liar. No.
Ace Ventura's better.
You didn't like Liar Liar?
Not
I
compared
like
to Ace
it.
Ventura.
Oh no, Ace Ventura would always
I'm
win.
saying,
Yeah.
so God, that's tough. I think I would go Dumb and Dumber.
Over Ace Ventura?
No, over Kingpin.
Over Kingpin, but it's close.
But Kingpin is
Kingpin is
I'm saying it's
excellent.
close.
We were
It's
saying
not
that might
easy.
be Bill Murray's best role ever.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Ernie McCracken is legendary.
Although
my God.
Groundhog Day was
He was great at
And
Groundhog
what is it,
Day.
Groundhog Day and
Andy McDowell was such wonderful.
What About Bob was another
What
one
about
of my
Bob?
favorites.
Yeah.
Scrooge.
Caddyshack. Meatballs.
I
oh
said
my God.
Scrooge.
Meatballs. He was
I said Scrooge the other
He
day.
plays the
As well.
counselor. He is fucking great.
How about
All
this
he
one?
does is pull pranks.
This is another one. This is more. I would say like a newer, or you've definitely seen them both. Old School or Step Brothers.
See, this, for some reason, I wasn't that into the whole Will Ferrell thing.
I've always liked Will
School?
Ferrell. Listen,
No, I like Old School.
I love
and Step Brothers is funny as shit, too.
Yeah, it is.
yeah. Will Ferrell to me is better as a secondary character. Do you agree? Like, I think he was great in Old School because he wasn't like the main character.
Right. He was the guy that was like, Blue, you my boy. Was that him?
Eastbound. Yep, Eastbound and Down on the
Eastbound
show. He was
Bluish Hue.
Bluish Hue,
Bluish
but he
Hue.
wasn't in every episode,
Right.
and he was so great.
Yeah.
I can feel it in my
Well, it's funny. The other day at work, we were doing this kind of team thing, and this guy he's your age. We were looking for a team name. He said we're something worldwide.
Something worldwide.
What's the?
You're talking about their DJ company.
Yeah. And I was like, what's
yeah.
that? And him and another
Prestige
guy,
Worldwide.
Yeah, Prestige Worldwide. Him and another guy who were older than me said that, and I was like, what the hell is that? And they're
know what it
like,
is.
are you kidding me? And I
Yeah,
was
you know Prestige Worldwide.
You're like,
That's all I
You've
got.
never seen Step Brothers? And I was
Prestige
like,
Worldwide.
I've
I
seen
would've
it,
forgotten
but
that.
like, I don't know those movies the way I know like Dumb and Dumber.
See, that's the thing. I think I quote
know?
Dumb and Dumber more than Kingpin, but man, I there's a lot of Kingpin lines all the
yeah.
time.
You better get those childbearing hips out of here.
I'm in a room 1170.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know with that one. I guess I'd go Old School. I guess I'd go
Old School.
Old
Yep.
School. Yeah,
Old
over
School.
Step Brothers, I agree. Old School
Yeah.
better than Step Brothers, yeah.
Step Brothers was really funny.
It was funny. No, it was.
When he was all looked like he was dead because they didn't want to sell the house. Oh
I
man.
mean, I remember the first time I watched Anchorman, I thought it was the dumbest movie ever.
Yeah, I agree.
And it kept coming on, and
You
then it
watch, it's
started
funny.
cracking me up.
Listen, the funniest scene in Anchorman is in Anchorman 2 when he's at the table with Megan Good's family. You've seen
Yes.
that?
Oh, no.
We can't even talk about that. Oh, if you haven't seen it, it's
You can't tell
fucking
him.
hysterical.
You
I can't
can't
even
tell
talk
him he has
about it
to
on
see it.
there.
I like the first one when he's like San Diego.
San Diego.
A whale's vagina. She's like, no, I think it means Saint Diego. And he's like, agree to disagree.
It was so stupid. And in broadcasting, I was like, man, this
No,
is
when
such a
she
dumb
comes in-
movie.
when
You know
she
what I mean?
comes
Like,
into
it's like,
when she comes into his office and he's got his shirt off and he grabs the weight.
It's like 98.
He goes 97. And he's like, oh, Mrs. Morning Corkstein. Oh, I was just working my ubulus dolphin muscle.
But see, like, when I first saw it, I didn't understand, like,
Oh my
like I was like,
God.
why are they being so dumb?
Like,
Yeah.
Remember Steve Carell's character? He was like, I love
I love this.
Lamp. And I was like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
the more I watched it, it was just like dumb and funny.
Yeah. It's super dumb.
Hit me with
Funny.
another one.
Well, I like this. See,
I like this.
Anchorman is so fun.
I just got to be careful. Oh, the movie's too fucking old. All right, let's go Christmas time.
Oh,
Elf.
we did this with Christmas movies, didn't we?
Elf versus Christmas Vacation.
Dude, but we didn't pit them against each other. We rated them. Like
They're
top
two.
10. Yeah, it's like a top
They're
10.
two.
I mean, that's basically what you're doing.
Well,
Yeah.
we're
Elf
like,
versus Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I know what way I'd
Christmas
lean, but
Vacation in
man.
a landslide.
Yeah, I think that would job. I always like Elf.
I don't like it.
But I know you just said you don't like Will Ferrell.
Maybe
so.
that's why. Yeah, just
Yeah. It took me a long time to get on Will Ferrell too, and it's funny. A lot of people feel that way.
And to
they're
have,
always like, "What is wrong
to
with
have
you?"
Sonny in that movie just being a grump, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Sonny from The Godfather.
Yep. He's grumpy.
It's
He's
James
old
Caan.
money.
It's a Spartan dog.
James Hart.
Oh, really?
Rest in peace. Oh yeah, man. Donated tons of money
His
to the
best role.
university. Yeah.
His best role will forever be Sonny.
No, without a doubt. He
yeah.
was such an idiot.
Oh my god.
Super Bad or Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, not a big fan of either of those.
I love.
Yep. So they're kind of slapsticky,
I
right?
love Superbad.
Well, no, I think it's those.
Did you like Hood movies from
Fucking
back in the day? You ever
McLovin.
watch them?
McLovin. What are you, an Irish R&B
So
singer?
this is easy, but like I did Menace to Society against Boys in the Hood.
So when I was younger, I
Yeah.
probably would have picked Menace.
Yeah.
Because I liked that movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But like Boys in the Hood is the classic.
it is. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Friday or Half Baked.
Friday.
Yeah, I would take it. But remember, he was like, "God damn it!" He was
that
so
was-
I love
proud.
Half Baked.
Yeah, Half Baked is good.
I love Half Baked.
Friday's on a different level.
It is.
Yeah.
If you said Friday like versus Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, now I'm
Oh
stumped.
God.
What was it?
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Oh my god!
I fucking love
Best
that
scene in that movie is with Neil Patrick Harris in the backseat.
Yeah.
Look at some pussy fuck. Like
He drives by
that
and he's-
shit is
he's
so
banging
funny,
the chicks
dude.
in the car. He's
Yeah,
he keeps
yeah.
talking about-
Like it's so
I've never
great.
seen that movie.
Oh, it's so great, man.
Oh my
It's so
God.
great.
You never seen Harold and Kumar?
No, I told you this.
Oh my god, it's great.
Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle
Oh,
was
it's
my
fucking
favorite.
great.
Easy, my favorite. Easily.
Oh, I love that
Really?
movie.
It's really.
I love Friday. I love Friday.
Yeah,
Friday
yeah.
is fucking great. It's one of my it's in my top
I don't know if
10
I can do
all-time
fast. I don't know if I
Scott
can do
movies.
Fast and Days because he's.
Nah.
That's another trip.
That's too.
up.
Yeah.
Days of Confused is one of my
That wasn't your thing, yeah.
Days of Confused is one of my 10 favorite movies of all time. Period.
I put these
And I
together.
love Fast Times.
But because like
Spicoli's an icon.
I had originally had Moneyball against Major League, and then they suggested I should have a league of their
It's too
own
different.
against Major League because they're
Yes.
both like kind of funny baseball
They're
movies.
funny. But Major League is based on a true story too. And Tom Hanks in that. Oh my god, he's so great. In that.
I mean, you're talking about a league of their
Yeah,
own.
Gina,
League of
Gina
Their
Davis.
I would go with a league of their
Gina
own.
Davis in her pro. Oh
But I think
my
that's
God.
kind of
Oh, Major League. They're two different, right?
Yeah.
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 That was
Major
one
League
of
is more
those.
funny.
Well,
but the better movie.
It's funny because I had
the
a.
ending in Major League is one of the best endings I've ever seen in
I
a
think
sports
it's
movie.
some.
We have a section of those. They're so different
but you
that
gotta
kind of
admit,
weird.
the
Like,
ending-
what am I feeling tonight? Office Space versus Tommy Boy. What are you feeling like?
Tommy Boy.
Dry
Office
humor or
Space.
funny, like right in your face
It'll be
humor?
Office
Tommy
Space
Boy.
forever.
Oh, it'll be Office Space,
Office
man.
Space
all day.
forever.
I use way more lines from
Office Space spoke to a whole generation of people that at
Office
some
Space
point
was funny.
had to sit in a cubicle. Okay? That reached everyone that ever sat in a cubicle.
I saw Office Space before I was working,
Oh my god.
but it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna need you to come in on
Saturday too.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the Northeastern
Come on,
Challenge
Saturday
with
Night
Ted.
Great. Yeah.
Ted against me, myself, and Irene.
Probably Ted.
Ted.
Yeah. I like
first
his
time
sons and me,
first
myself, and
time we
Irene.
saw
He's like,
Ted,
you speak German, motherfucker.
Dude, the
That
first
shit's
time we
funny as
saw
fuck.
Ted, me and Casey were fucking dying.
Oh, yeah, it's really funny.
Remember, he was trying to guess the white girl name. It's like,
Tammy Lynn.
Becky, Chrissy, Becky.
Dude, that was actually sweet. When you watch him do that, you're like, oh my god, that's
that shit was
amazing.
hilarious.
It was a great movie.
Do you like chick flicks?
Who?
Are you a chick flick guy? Do you watch them
rom-com.
You watch rom-coms with
You're a
wifey?
rom-com
I
guy.
watched some rom-coms.
Watch a rom-com.
The Holiday versus The Notebook?
Oh, God. The Holiday by a Mile. The Notebook is terrible.
Yeah, see, I like The Holiday too. I think it's actually pretty
The
good.
Notebook was too much for me. It was
Yeah,
just,
it was too
I actually didn't see
lovey-dovey.
either of them.
No, well, The Holiday is a Christmas movie.
Really?
It kind of is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because they go away for the holiday.
Oh,
yeah.
duh. Holiday.
Yeah. No, it's
But you watch, but it's on all the time. It's not like they just play it at Christmas time.
really.
I feel like it's on all the time.
We usually watch it at Christmas.
And then my wife will have it on. Like I'll go to bed and I'm like, oh, it's the fucking holiday again. She'll find it on some channel. You know what I'm saying?
having just a Christmas movie section is
I had Swingers against Reservoir Dogs.
I'd go Res Dogs. Different kind of movies.
Yeah, or there was Swingers against Rounders. That was another one.
I'd go Rounders is a great movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time. I'd have to see it again. But I like Swingers. Swingers is so fucking funny. But that's also got a Vegas connector game too.
Dude, Matt Damon, Edward Norton.
Love them.
John, John
Malkovich.
Yeah, he was grandma.
Teddy KGB.
Not grandma. He was
Teddy KGB. Yeah.
Heat.
No, love Rounders.
You've seen Heat?
Oh, yeah.
You've seen Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
I had that matchup too.
That's a really good
That's a good one too.
That's a good matchup, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, but you really got to be in the mood to
That's the thing.
look at Kevin Spacey for 2 hours. So I'd probably go Heat.
That's a valid point.
I mean, and listen to him for 2 hours.
Varsity Blues made the list against Johnny Be Good, but those are such old like football movies. You probably wouldn't know Johnny Be Good.
I know Varsity Blues. I don't know Johnny Be Good.
Johnny Be Good's funny.
Johnny Be Good's fucking great.
It's fucking funny.
That's a great movie.
Robert Downey Jr. and Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah, and they're like all-star
Uma
football.
Thurman.
Yeah,
Anthony
That
Michael
movie
Hall,
actually-
he was in Fast Times, wasn't he?
Anthony Michael Hall
No,
was,
he was
in
in
Breakfast
Breakfast
Club.
Club,
That's the
16
one.
Candles.
Anthony Michael Hall is actually in.
Vacation. He was the first one.
He was in the last two Halloween movies too. And he's all old now.
Yeah, he was old. Yeah,
And he's also in Stranger Things.
Yeah,
I believe.
he's in
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been
Anthony
around.
Michael Hall.
You know, Rudy's in Stranger Things.
He is, and he's on
Oh,
Roseanne. Or I mean,
Sean
on the Connor still too, because he dates Becky. That's Becky's boyfriend.
That's
They
right,
put a
you
lot
said
of money in that
Yeah,
fucking
there
show,
was so
man.
many good shows when we were kids.
That's like pretty. I mean, that's the majority of them. I don't know. Truman Show. Did you ever see that?
Of course.
Love the Truman Show.
Against Click. Very different Adam Sandler movie and a very different.
I cried my eyes out in Click.
100%. I did too at the end. Yeah, I did too.
I think I'd go Truman.
Yeah.
Just because of
It
that
was-
was just such a great idea.
It was, but people didn't like it at first. If you were young, but
I liked it.
I watched that in my film class
I bought the
in
VHS
state,
of it.
and they were like, at the end, I was like, "This is weird. It's not even funny." Like I didn't.
Oh
like
yeah,
it
it
at all.
wasn't a comedy. It was good though.
And then I had to watch it a couple times. It was kind of like what was the movie you just said you had to watch a couple times?
Did you guys
Anchorman?
Anchorman. It was similar. It was like
It's like that.
no. It was like how you had to watch it a couple times. And go,
Yeah.
oh, I get it. Same with Office Space too. Like I just didn't used to have that kind of sense
You
of
had
humor.
no sci-fi on this list, which is a little.
I did not. I didn't do
Hold on,
comic
wait,
books or
wait.
sci-fi.
Hold on, go back up a second.
Comic book movies would be good.
Yeah, I couldn't. I really couldn't comment on them. I haven't seen many of them.
Do you remember when Jim Carrey should have won the Oscar for the Truman Show? Remember he was nominated?
Yeah, and
got
did he win it for Man on the Moon?
So bad. No, he
No?
did not.
That
No.
was another one he could have won it for.
Hold on.
What the fuck was I just? We were just talking about.
Wait, I have to. There was a point to this.
Oh yeah, you guys. We were talking about the Bourne. I didn't put that on the list.
Born Identity.
The Bourne, like the Bourne series against Mission Impossible. That was a good.
I'd go Born.
Hold on. Back up.
I've only seen 2 of the Mission Impossibles, so I haven't seen. I like the Bourne movies were so good, man.
Just watch this.
Okay.
This is after. Just watch this. This is after the Truman Show, the Oscars. Yeah, you gotta watch this. This is the funniest fucking thing you'll ever see. Look at who it is. First of all, Janine Garofalo.
I have a penis.
Is that Pat?
I don't.
That's Austin Powers.
Wasn't she
Here are the
Pat?
nominees
No.
for Best Male Performance.
No, best number one. Watch this. So Jim Carrey, that's him. He wins it. Look at what he's just laughing. Watch this.
He dressed up like that?
Yeah,
I love it.
He's checking out her ass, isn't it? Look at him.
What is this all about?
Because he got screwed in the Truman Show for Oscar, and he wins the best actor for the
MTV.
Yeah, watch this.
Let it blow, let it blow.
He's acting stoned.
You know, after this year's so-called Oscar race, I realized that dancing for the man just ain't where it's at. And I decided right then and there that no matter what they tried to take away from me, I was going to be who I really am.
Yeah.
She's still alive?
Yeah. Look at him. My mind doesn't know what to do.
This one of those had to be there, man.
Listen, he's not. This gets better. Look at
He's trying to like.
So I want to thank a couple of people. I'd like to accept this award on behalf of my new biker friends. I'd like to thank MTV for throwing this little shindig, giving us an excuse to party one more time.
He's doing a stoner. He's a biker. Look at
I got a
Mike.
little bone to pick with the programming department. You know, I like rap music as much as the nice, frightened Caucasian. You know, would it kill you every once in a while to play a little fog hat?
Courtney's like, he's wasted.
Yeah. This is the best.
Last, but definitely most important to me, I'd like to thank all the ladies. For dressing up so pretty. There's some fine-looking pussy in this room tonight, I think.
Look at Selma Hayek.
You're all going in my fantasy file, I'll tell you that. I don't care who your daddies are. Hey, is that chick from the Ricky Martin video going to be at the party? I don't know who she is, man, but I'm mean to find out. Let it flow, let it blossom, let it go. In the sun, the rain, the snow.
How did they not play the music on this clip?
They're like, just let him go. Just let him go. It's Jim Carrey.
Let it flow, baby.
Look at his
Amazing.
That's all he got pork in the Truman Show, even the Oscar. So he did that. He just flips out and goes, I'm done dancing for the man.
Dancing with the man.
That's what he's saying. Dancing with the man.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Oh my God, is that great? That is the greatest
I don't know. It's
speech
either that
ever.
or Brett Favre's retirement.
I'll take Brett Favre's.
No, that's better. That's better.
Brett Favre's retirement.
That was I had to be there.
You got to be
That
stoned
is
to watch
better.
that. You got to be stoned. It would be
Dude,
one
that
of
was
the
the whole
funniest
point. He gets screwed over on this thing. Funny proof he's more than a comedian, and he
Yeah.
doesn't get it. Everybody knew he got screwed. So
Yeah.
What he did.
Yeah, it's great.
That's it. I'm done dancing for the man. What a big heart,
Done
really
dancing for the man.
So I would have liked to see Silence of the Lambs on that list,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
but I don't know what it would go up against.
Let it flow. Let it blossom,
maybe like 7.
Let it flow.
Silence of the Lambs against 7.
Ooh, that was a good movie. I forgot
Dude,
about
look at this fucking score.
What?
Dallas.
Oh yeah, they're slapping them.
They're up 23 points.
Dude, Sacramento's.
Put the hell on the road.
I had Halloween 4 against Friday the 3rd. Or no, excuse me, was that right? Halloween 4.
Oh, I knew that.
He didn't see.
You know-
those. He was born when those.
Did you ever see Bloodsport or Kickboxer?
Yep. Bloodsport.
Sport.
Yeah, I have Bloodsport.
Kumite.
Kumite.
is
Halloween
Yoshi
4
Yoshi.
against Friday the 13th Part 3. But if you're not a horror movie guy.
I mean, like, I've probably seen those, but I don't know which one's which.
Yeah.
I always like the Halloween ones with the pumpkin masks. And you put the pumpkin on the head, and then it, like, sucked their heads in.
Oh, Jesus. What
the hell is
You know
that?
what I'm talking about?
No.
It was one of those.
Something about Mary against Road Trip. Did
Where
we
the
do that
fuck
one?
do you get that from? What he just said.
I'm redirecting because I'm like,
suck your brains
No,
out.
it's one of the
Something
Halloween
about
movies. I thought it was a Michael Myers movie. Maybe
I don't
it's
think
not.
so. They had the Part 3 on Halloween that was all Silver Shamrock and it was stupid.
That was
It
the
like,
dumb-
Was that the one
the
with
season of the witch.
Where
was
it's
Yeah.
like,
terrible.
there was the pumpkin.
Maybe it was the
helmet,
pumpkin one, yeah.
I remember that for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. That was the worst one by all of them.
It was terrible. Oh my God, this thing's losing its.
It didn't even have Michael Myers in it.
No, it didn't. That's why it was.
Which was
I
I-
like the pumpkin heads. What was the one you just said? I don't think I like those that much.
Which one?
Road Trip. And
The Replacements against Waterboy. We haven't really done that. You didn't see those?
I know. I saw Waterboy. I don't know about The Replacements.
So you said you
already
played
on, like,
7 versus Silence of the Lambs. Here, you can help with this. We've got Scarface on the list. Hard to pick a movie.
See, Scarface, I think, is one you match up with Casino.
Or you match up with Godfather.
Nah, Scarface doesn't hold the fucking shit to Godfather.
No, nothing really does.
But Scarface and Casino, I think that's
Scarface is more.
Carlito's Way could be in there.
Oh, Carlito's Way could be in there, yeah.
That was a really good.
That could go against Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Good Will Hunting is.
Good Will Hunting's more of a
That's
feel
a whole.
good.
That's a different animal altogether.
Yeah, it's more of a
I'm trying to think of what Good Will
That's
Hunting would
another
do.
all-time great.
You ever seen Antoine Fisher? That's
great movie.
Denzel movie.
You know what? That would be a good matchup because
Good
Antoine
Will
Fisher
Hunting.
was kind of special, not special needs, but he was like
he was
smart,
emotional.
and he was an emotional guy. Yeah.
He was an orphan who was seeing a therapist who was Denzel. It was it's a great matchup.
Great movie. Yeah, that is a great movie. You're right. That's a great matchup.
I would go Antoine
Scarface,
Fisher.
I wouldn't put against Casino because Casino and Goodfellas got to be the same because they're like always tied. You know, it's like this, like
but
the
it's not
same
even-
actors.
But it's not even close.
It's really not.
I know you guys think that. I don't know.
It's
For me,
not.
it's not.
Goodfellas-
I've seen it. I've seen them both.
Casino,
I love them both
Casino
so much.
doesn't exist without Goodfellas. It's like a spin-off almost.
Did Scorsese do both of them?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Who did Goodfellas? I know he definitely did Casino.
Oh, he did Goodfellas.
Scorsese did too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these you got to keep a match. I said they got to be a matchup. And it's the same director. It's the same.
But it's
same actors.
They're both.
And their characters were similar
They're both
too. Didn't you
organized.
think?
that's why Casino's like a cheap remake of Goodfellas almost.
It's not a remake. It's like an extension of it. It's like, okay, this guy now goes.
No,
out
but they're
west.
different. No, they're different.
Well, they talk about the
They
the
are different
Vegas
people.
stuff.
It's like
Different people,
I'm saying it's like an
right.
extension of it, though. The story.
because De Niro.
It's just different characters.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but it's like
Kind of
De
is.
Niro's the Irish guy.
Because
which is so weird.
the main
He's Jewish.
family
He's
is
Jewish.
back
No,
east in New
Goodfellas
York.
is Irish. Jimmy Conway.
He was Irish. He
then-
was the Irish guy.
and then
Yeah,
They
yeah.
call him Jimmy the Gent.
And then
Yeah.
and then in Casino, he's Jewish.
He's Jewish. Yeah,
It's like it's a little weird. But
He's
Yeah,
Ace
yeah.
Rothstein,
yeah.
Ace
who's a
Rothstein.
genius with betting.
Sharon Stone.
Yeah.
Take Sharon Stone over.
Joe Pesci, but Joe Pesci's a
What's old girl?
Joe
What's old
Pesci's
girl's name?
is the assassin guy. Like he survives, Goodfellas and goes out and starts working for him out west.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
just
yeah.
change his name.
No, he gets killed in Goodfellas.
I'm just saying
does,
the character.
but-
I know he gets killed.
But they talk about that in
not the point.
Goodfellas.
So if he didn't get killed,
the
what are they
guys in
doing?
Kansas City collecting the money and all that stuff.
no, that's
like,
Casino.
no, I know that, but they refer to the casino, getting in the casino game.
Oh, really?
Godfather
Goodfellas,
does.
yeah,
They
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about
But then
Because that's real. That happened.
yeah. Oh yeah.
According to their fans, thinking about giving up all their interest in the olive oil business and selling out here in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'd like to buy this off you. I'm going to buy you out.
You don't come in here. I'm Mo Green.
You don't treat a guy named like Mo Green like that.
Oh yeah.
Never take his family again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Who is it? Johnny?
Johnny Fontaine is the.
No, not Johnny Fontaine. The guy that.
Will you
What?
stop moving the table? I'm trying to get the charger to work.
So what's it? Fredo?
Fredo.
The guy that when
He's an ugly little spot.
when he's talking and he goes, "Oh yeah, Johnny something always told me, never do this," and that's when Michael realizes that Fredo is in with them.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He says it.
I know it was you, Frank.
Never take sides against the family again.
No.
But that's what-
No,
but I know.
That was Sonny. That was Sonny.
This is going
Right?
No, that wasn't. Was that Sonny? I thought that was
Maybe
old.
that happened a couple
Wasn't that his sister's husband?
Who?
Who was that? Was that wasn't
Was
Sonny?
what?
Who was Talia Shire's husband in that movie? That they killed.
Oh, they killed him.
Yeah. That they killed in Godfather.
He goes, you have to answer for Santino.
Well, he's the one that set up Sonny.
Yeah.
He's the one that set up Sonny.
He beat her so that Sonny would come, and they were waiting.
They were waiting for him.
Yes.
That was one of the
At
most
the
brutal
toll booth.
murders
Yeah.
ever in a movie.
What a great setup!
It was.
Yeah.
He set him up.
It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
He beat his sister, knowing
Yeah.
he would drive out there.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
It was
Get him a
fucked
drink.
up.
Get him a drink.
Damn, I can't remember.
It's a great movie. God
There
damn
was-
it, it's a great movie.
It's a standard bearer.
I can't remember who the fuck that was. Forget it. Who cares? What else? You said there was other.
There's just Scarface, but I don't know if I'd put it up against Casino. I think I'd put it up. It's gotta be something else.
I think it's a pretty good matchup.
Like a Donnie Brasco, maybe? No, I was gonna think about drugs. Like, what's another drug movie? Like New Jack City, maybe? No,
God, that was another good movie, New Jack City.
that was a good movie, but I don't know if it's got enough power to punch
You can put it up
Scarface.
against Belly. Remember Belly?
Belly was great. Yeah.
But if you watch
Oh,
that
you
now,
want
the
me?
acting is horrible.
Will you stop moving the table?
Well, that's like watching Bloodsport now. The acting is terrible, but the fight scenes are great.
Houses.
Frank Dukes.
Frank Dukes.
Man,
He made him say Matei.
I don't know.
Know what Matei was?
I did. We put Silence of the Lambs on there, so that's good.
You know what we didn't put on there, America? I can't believe.
Pulp Fiction's not.
That's one.
Nope.
Here's one for you. Pulp Fiction versus A Few Good Men. Go.
I had A Few Good Men Against A Time to Kill on here.
A Few Good Men's better.
Did you ever see A Time to
Few
Kill?
Good Men is. I love A Time
Oh
to
yeah,
Kill.
that is good.
It's a good movie.
Few Good Men.
I mean, Few Good Men is legendary. You know,
Legendary.
it's great. I could watch it
That
anytime.
courtroom scene.
Did you order the code red?
You're goddamn right I did.
That was great.
You need me on that wall.
You used those words like a punchline.
Yeah, it's such a great scene, man.
That was good.
Do you remember that?
Great. That
Have
was a great.
you ever
scene.
seen 25th Hour?
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Norton.
Good?
Norton.
He's going away to
The
jail.
Spike Lee joint. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a great fucking
It is.
movie.
He's
Yeah,
got three of
he's
his
got a lot
buddies.
of-
You know who's in it? Tony
Rosario
Saragusa.
Dawes. Rosario
Sarah
Dawes.
Goose is in there.
Saragusa is
Sarah
a
Goose.
Rest in
guy.
peace, Goose.
He's great.
Yeah, he is.
He was really good in that movie.
He was really good as a sideline reporter, I thought. Remember Tony Gurley? He's kind of like a big jolly dude, you know?
was.
He was good. Sucks that he died young.
I love that movie though.
Yeah. 25th Hour was a great movie.
Really good.
But
Edward Norton had some gems.
Oh.
American History X.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we did? We did talk
Disturbing
about
was
the trio of movies that have the one that hadn't won Best Actor, but they're the like musical remakes. So you had Ray, and you had
Ray was awesome.
What was the Queen movie? It was called
Freddie Mercury one.
yeah,
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Very
where
well done.
Rami
I
Malek
didn't
looked
see
just
it.
like him.
Very well
Oh my
done.
god.
Yeah, that
Tough
guy
time.
played him
I have a
well.
tough time with that guy.
Yeah.
Something about him.
Yeah.
It's his face.
Did you ever see the
Face
Elvis
is
movie?
all fucked up.
I didn't. I heard it was good.
Elvis was good.
Dude, the Johnny
Unbelievable.
Cash
I
movie
thought,
was
I
really
thought,
Love
yeah,
Johnny
oh yeah.
Cash movie,
But did
yeah.
he win? He was up for an Oscar for that, wasn't he? Or
Joaquin
close.
was, yeah.
Joaquin was.
In fact, I think the girl, what's her name, played what's her
Reese
name?
Witherspoon.
She won.
She won it.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time when those movies are out, like if you do a killer job, and it's got to be killer, it's got to be like a Ray or Rami Malek.
I'm
You
telling
win the
you,
Oscar, and they gave
Walk
it to
the
Brendan.
Line
They
is-
gave it to
Yeah,
Brendan Fraser.
That turned me into a Johnny Cash.
yeah,
the
yeah,
Line is-
And
absolutely.
Ray turned me into like I went out
Yeah.
and bought albums and was like, oh
I mean,
shit.
they were. I'll tell you, they.
Listen, Austin Butler became Elvis, man. It was
He was
amazing.
really very good.
Amazing.
was.
I was
I
like,
have to
there's
see that.
no
I never saw
way.
that one.
And then they ended up giving it to Brendan Fraser for that movie,
Whale.
The Whale.
Man, he was great in that. By the way.
I never saw it. So
Oh my God!
Yeah, he was
yes,
good.
He was worthy. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not talking down to Elvis. Elvis was
no,
great.
yeah, Austin Butler was outstanding.
Brendan Fraser and the Whale nailed it. Fucking nailed
Yeah.
it. That was
That soundtrack was good. That
he
Elvis soundtrack.
he nailed it the way
A lot of mashup stuff.
By the way, we didn't pay our tribute to Val Kilmer, by the way, but he nailed it the way Val Kilmer nailed Doc Holliday.
Oh, we don't have any westerns on there.
We don't have Tombstone, which was one of the 10
No
greatest
westerns.
movies.
No, I didn't
Tombstone
put
is,
those on there.
Tombstone is phenomenal because of Val Kilmer. And everybody's great in the movie, but Val Kilmer should have got another robbery.
He was the best character.
He should have won the award for best supporting actor in that. He should have.
Crazy, he's dead too, because he's
look.
not that old,
The
man.
drunk piano player, you're probably seeing double.
I have two guns,
One
for each of you. Actually, it starts. He comes out. He goes, and you, music lava. Next, he turns around, pulls a knife out like crocodile. He goes, huh, drunk piano.
You remember who that is?
Yeah, it was the dude.
The guy from Wings.
Wings, yeah.
And Sideways.
Yeah, Sideways. He was good.
yeah.
Actually, and he was the Sandman on the third with Tobey
that's
Maguire.
right. Yeah.
So he like drunk piano player. He's like, you can't have nothing. He goes, in fact, you're probably seeing double. And Doc Holliday goes, I have two guns, one for each of you.
I was just thinking. So Sean Penn has 2 Oscars, right? Because I know he won for Mystic Creek
River.
or Mystic River.
Mystic Creek.
Yeah, Mystic River, which was
Mystic Puddle.
which was an outstanding
Mystic
movie.
Puddle.
Mystic River was amazing.
Dude, Mystic
incredible.
River was good. There's
And
another,
I Am Sam.
Dude, have you ever seen? Fuck, what is it called?
Never go full retard.
It's Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
It's all
Oh
about
my God, what is that movie?
Kevin Bacon.
It's like a horror kind of movie.
Friday the 13th, the first one?
No,
He's in the
No.
second one, Kevin Bacon.
Was the second one?
He's in the second one.
Yeah, I knew he was in one of them.
Yeah, he gets killed in the second one. Well, everybody gets killed.
Yeah.
It's only one hot
If you
chick
haven't
survives.
seen this movie, you have to see it.
Okay.
It's that good.
Okay.
It will make the hairs on your neck stand up.
Okay. It's Kevin Bacon, huh?
Kevin Bacon suspense movie.
He was great in City on a Hill, which is about.
Oh yeah, he's phenomenal.
in
He
that.
makes you hate him.
He's so good in that. He's so good in that. He was good in A Few Good Men.
I'm trying to think of the movie
Well, quiet-
that he was
quietly
in.
Stir of Echoes.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Stir of Echoes, good.
That is a great fucking movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Underrated.
Okay.
Here's the. Seriously, watch that movie. I think he's in Boston in the movie. It might be New York, but dude, that's a. I was thinking about like Stir of Echoes versus Mystic River. I would take Stir of Echoes.
Against Mystic River.
Dude, watch this movie, and I
River
think you
was
might.
really good, man.
Mystic River's amazing.
It was good. It was good, but his wife in it was so weird.
Yeah.
She was like, "You're the king." I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with her? What are you doing?"
Man.
Okay, but there's some other greats.
There's so many. I mean, this is just like a.
Dude, Sean Penn's best role, in my opinion,
Yeah.
was the lawyer in Carlito's Way.
No, it's Jeff Spicoli.
Oh my god!
Oh, Spicoli's great. Yeah. Oh man. But you're right. He was good in that. That's a great call out.
Dude, you don't even know it's him.
Yeah, I didn't know it was him until the
halfway
end
through
of the
that
movie.
and I was like, "Where the fuck's Sean Penn?" And then I went,
Yeah.
"Oh shit! Is the cokehead
Yeah.
lawyer?"
Yeah. That's a great movie too, Carlito's
Oh,
Way.
yeah, that is
Really
a-
good.
You ever see
movie.
Bad Boys? The original Bad Boys?
Of course.
With
Oh,
him, he and Ali Sheedy, and his girlfriend. The guy rapes her to get into prison to fight him, try and kill him.
Oh, my
With
God.
A bunch of teenagers. Yeah, it's called Bad Boys. It's amazing. The original Bad Boys. It's amazing. Sean Penn is amazing.
Sean Penn. Sean Penn's been in a lot of good shit, man.
But Jeff Spicoli is iconic.
He's iconic.
You know, Mr. Han, I've been thinking,
Yeah.
if you're here and I'm here, doesn't it make it our time?
Yeah.
Let's have our little feast on our time. What the fuck?
Mr.
Who the
Han.
fuck orders pizza in the middle? That was the
Yeah.
whole thing. Guy who ordered the double cheese and sausage.
The other thing we should do on that is
Yeah.
Oh god.
trilogies against trilogies, or
We talked about
Like
that.
Equalizer versus Bournes or something, right?
Oh man, come on, Warrens. Oh man.
Oh no, Equalizers are pretty damn good.
I never seen either.
Oh,
Batman Begins beats any trilogy there
Oh, yeah,
is.
it's the
you
best
have to check out the
Batman
Equalizer.
trilogy
Denzel's, all of it. Oh, they're so good.
The Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale Batman trilogy is the best
So
thing I've ever
good.
seen.
Oh
It's
yeah,
incredible.
oh yeah. That's great. That was something we did agree on. Was Christian Bale as
yeah, Christian
Batman?
Bale.
I have a
Batman.
gangster
We had that.
movie.
Okay.
I have a gangster movie, and maybe you put it up against Casino.
Okay.
A Bronx Tale.
Yeah, you could do that.
that's a good
Yeah,
That's a good one.
it is a good one.
It's not as violent.
Not Donnie
as-
Brasco.
Maybe Donnie. Maybe Donnie, because Donnie's more the killing. See, Donnie is kind of like Goodfellas.
And Donnie has De Niro in it, right? Yeah.
Donnie Brasco?
Yeah.
No, it's got Pacino.
It's Pacino.
He's lefty.
He's lefty.
Hey,
Who else is in there?
Anywhere I go across the five boroughs,
Yeah.
they know
Donnie
me.
Brasco.
Donnie Brasco is badass.
Yeah.
Dude, the crazy thing is, if you hear the real Donnie Brasco,
It's the same.
you can't tell
Wow.
if it's him or Johnny Depp.
fucking-
And the guy there's like an extra that comes with the movie.
Yeah.
The guy said, I would listen to tapes and I wasn't sure if it was me or Johnny Depp.
Wow.
Fuck that.
That's how good he nailed it. That was a great movie.
It was. Quietly.
That was a really good movie.
It became more of a...
Donnie
Brasco.
Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco
Yeah,
was
yeah,
more
it's-
popular. The thing with Donnie Brasco was, for some reason, it didn't do great when it first came out of the theater.
No.
But it went on cable, everybody fucking...
Yeah, everybody watched it.
Everybody
Yeah, yeah,
fucking talked about it.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, it was
Maybe
a
it was.
good movie.
You know, I think it was poorly advertised. Like that's probably why it didn't do so well because I never heard of it
Yeah.
until it
Yeah,
got
yeah.
on
A
cable.
Bronx Tale.
I actually saw Donnie
Bronx
Brasco in
Tale's
the
a great
theater in
movie.
'96.
I saw it
Yeah,
in
actually
the
saw
Chaz
it.
Palmieri is fucking
He's
amazing.
great, man. De
in
Niro's
that.
in a Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, De Niro's in the Bronx Tale.
He's great as the dad.
Now, the only problem with the Bronx Tale is the main character, Collagino, is the worst actor.
Yeah.
This side of fucking...
The thing is, though, he plays a kid for the whole movie,
but
so he
he's
kind of gets
terrible.
away with it.
Yeah.
No, but remember when
He kind of gets away with it. I agree, he's not
Remember
good.
the scene when he's like, now you just can't leave.
Yeah.
And he locks the door.
Oh, yeah.
And then Collagino's like, you could see the life fall out of their bodies.
All their strength drained.
Yeah.
They knew they'd gone into the wrong body.
Yeah.
And there was nothing.
Yeah, it was
Like,
so
you want to slap the kid from
Exactly.
behind? Like, will you
But,
shut
he was,
up?
but like the actor was probably like
Wouldn't it
20.
be now if it was a Mel Brooks spoof? Now you'd heard all of a sudden Chaz Bryan would be like, shut the fuck up and slapped him.
No, that would have been funny.
That would have been fucking great if they made a spoof on that. Yeah, no, he's right. The kid sucks.
He was bad.
But he's a kid, so he gets away with it.
No, another funny movie I forgot to put on that
His
list was
girlfriend
White
was
Chicks.
gorgeous in that.
White Chicks is real
That's
funny.
pretty funny, yeah.
White Chicks is
I didn't
really
like
funny.
White Chicks.
Still this, oh man, that shit's
Didn't
so
like it.
funny.
It wasn't
It was on
interesting.
TV last night.
I
I watched a
recently
little
watched
bit.
it with Penny, and she was
Yeah,
dying.
didn't
we were
like it.
dying. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so funny.
I'm looking up some
I don't know
others.
why.
Yeah, you
don't know.
gotta watch it again. It's funny.
It's not great.
It's silly. Yeah,
I
it's
don't know,
just silly.
I didn't get through it.
It's kind of like The Wedding Singer. It's silly. I always watch it.
I might have got through an hour. And that may be pushing it. Maybe 45 minutes an hour. Somewhere.
Yeah.
I
The
didn't.
Professional. I forgot about that.
I really tried. I gave it a better chance than my wife did when I did The Dark Knight. My wife, who loves Heath Ledger, could not watch The Dark Knight.
Why?
I don't effing know.
And it's like his
She
best
never
role as anything.
That
Oh my
that might
God.
be the best sequel ever. The Dark Knight.
Oh, dude.
It's right there.
And then to follow that up with the Dark Knight
Rises.
No.
With, oh my god.
I mean, you put that up against the Godfather trilogy.
I'm saying
once
it
in a
does. It
landslide.
puts it right there. It beats it.
Because the
so
third
good.
one
the third
is
one's
just,
not.
it's
It's
a
just shit.
throwaway.
The third one's shit.
Well, same with Godfather, right? Third one's kind of a throwaway.
No, I'm talking about the
no.
Godfather.
The Batman,
Dark Knight
the third
Rises
is
was
amazing.
Bane?
Yeah.
And
It rivals the other
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
it
yeah,
does.
yeah,
It
yeah,
does. It
yeah.
really does.
It's my
The
favorite.
Dark Knight
I
will
love
always
the
be my
Dark-
favorite
oh.
Batman.
The one with
Like,
Bane is my favorite.
I love all three of them.
Yeah.
I love all
so
three of them
good.
for different reasons.
Yeah.
Dude,
for
the
different reasons.
origin story
Is amazing. And that's the best origin story
When
for
he
a
goes,
superhero.
climbs the mountain
Yeah,
and takes the
it becomes
shit.
the part of the League of Shadows and all that shit.
That is so
and he fights Ra's al Ghul. It was fucking amazing. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is the comic book. This is the comic book when I was a kid that I never thought would ever be a movie. They nailed it. They fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
And Christian Bale, oh man. I'm sorry. I love Ben
Puts
Affleck.
everyone to shame.
He puts everyone. And Ben Affleck actually I thought was a good Batman. He's not as good as Christian Bale. I'm sorry, he's not.
Well, same with Heath Ledger puts everybody to shame as the Joker. I mean, although Joaquin Phoenix does do a really good job.
He does, but Heath
But it's-
Ledger.
But it's
nailed
like
that.
more of
a
a.
weird one.
It is. It's more of a very.
In fact,
like,
when he spoke to Nicholson about it, Nicholson
troubled
warned
Joker.
him to be careful about getting absorbed in this character, that it fucks with you. Nicholson actually warned Heath Ledger about this.
really?
Yeah, because he called him
'cause
saying,
they're
hey, I got the
crazy.
role. Any advice? And he goes, be careful with this character. Like, this is the fucking weird shit about these characters.
Yeah.
Like, if you can get wrapped up in them, and they can fuck you up.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
Joker is the ultimate don't fuck with that mind.
Yeah.
He's so fucked up. He's so fucked up. And Ledger nailed it. He fucking nails it. And it's like he was never right after the movie, though, they said.
Oh,
He was
no,
never right after
no.
that movie.
It's very similar to Austin.
He died.
He
Austin-
died, but no,
yeah.
mentally, they said he was all fucked up after.
Said the same thing with
He
Austin
didn't make
Butler.
it through. Right? Didn't he die?
He
during
died
that?
before it came out. It was the
Yeah.
filming had been.
I thought it was during the film.
No. They finished the movie and then he died. Well, it was in editing or whatever you call it before. It was like a year before the finishing before it went out. He died in that year.
Man,
so
he
he
was
never
so
saw
good.
it.
That was
he never
so
saw it
good
come
in
out.
that, man.
He nailed it. He fucking nailed it. He won the supporting actor.
Yeah.
He won it. And
Yeah, I
Christian
remember when he
Bale-
won, he couldn't get it
Christian
'cause he
Bale
was
went
dead.
up. Christian
Yeah.
Bale went up and accepted the award for him. It was awesome.
Dude, but if you talk about sequels, Godfather 2 up against
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight
is amazing.
that's
a toss.
That's one of the best battles ever.
That's
Because The Godfather 2
Wait, what was the first one for Batman?
Batman
Returns?
Begins.
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 Oh,
Begins,
and
then
then it
the
went Dark Knight, and then Dark Knight Rises. Yep, yeah.
But the way they did the scenes back in Italy in Godfather 2,
Oh, yeah.
No.
there's nothing like that.
No.
Nothing like
it's
that.
amazing.
And the fact that it was switching from De Niro
Yeah.
to Pacino,
Pacino was weird.
Holy
They made it
shit!
work.
I mean,
made it work.
insane,
Yeah, they made it work.
insane.
Wait a minute. You're talking about, you mean De Niro to Pacino?
So in Godfather 2,
Yeah.
so present day was Michael Corleone, Al Pacino as the Godfather.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
De Niro was playing Marlon Brando as a younger guy.
Oh, right. I was so confused there for a second. Okay.
So it was just so
I know what you
crazy
mean.
that like
You're like
flashing
switching.
back and you're seeing
De Niro.
De Niro
play
is amazing.
Pacino's dad, basically.
Yeah.
And then you're flashing. It's like,
Yeah, it's wild.
how do you do that in one movie? I mean, it was nuts.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
amazing.
It was
Yeah.
so good.
It's absolutely incredible.
And the scene when he walks along the Italian parade and he kills the mob boss.
yes, no, I'm telling you, that's Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, that really.
That's what
is.
I'd put that in. That's
trying to
what
look
that
up
is.
some
That's
others.
two guys.
Yeah,
that
that's
can-
good, man.
It's that good of a matchup.
See, this is better than Trump talk.
Way better than Trump.
Well,
talk.
we're happy.
We always got to do that. Yeah, we're happier with this.
We're happier with this.
Because again, you'd watch every single one of these movies we've mentioned.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Mm-hmm.
There's just when you have to make a choice, and then you start getting down to seeing what your
The
choices are. You're going, man.
It's tough.
I guess I'd watch that movie, and then you end up with a final four, and you go, Those are your 4 top movies. I mean, you had to fight to get them all the way.
Have you seen Primal Fear?
Yes.
It's been a long time. I couldn't
Ed
remember
Norton's
it.
Sick
dude.
in
But I hear it's really good.
Richard
A
Gere is
great ending.
Great. Oh my
Yeah.
Dude,
That's fucked.
oh my God.
That
yo.
was so
I
fucked
remember
up.
being like I'm getting chills.
Was that
Yeah.
like 7 fucked up? At the end?
Yeah,
Pretty
kind of
much,
was.
Yeah.
Well, 7's kind of on its own island of
Yeah,
fuck.
fuck up because that's
It is.
But this was
opened
just
up-
a
yeah.
shocking twist where you're just
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
And there's just the way he. What? You didn't know?
Primal Fear I haven't seen in a long time.
you
I can
disappoint
barely
me,
remember
counselor.
it.
I thought you were smarter than that. Oh my God! Like, just
Another
fucking-
one, The Prestige. Have you seen that?
Nope.
That, oh my God, dude.
The
that,
Prestige?
If you have
That's
not
Ed
seen-
Norton, right?
That's Edward Norton.
The Prestige World.
No, that's not Edward Norton. The Illusionist is Edward Norton. It's
Which is
Christian
also
Ba-
amazing.
No, this one blows that. It's Christopher Nolan.
He's the
It's-
director.
Yes. Christian Bale and fucking Hugh Jackman. And they're magicians. Oh my God.
It's called the Prestige.
The Prestige. It's so fucking good, dude.
You guys have seen The Accountant, right?
No, I never saw. it.
Oh man, that's so
With
good. The
Affleck?
Accountant 2 is coming out this week.
I know. I saw the preview. That looks
or
pretty
next
good.
weekend, next Friday. So
I have to. I just watched the first one.
Yeah, oh yeah, watch the first one. It will not be a waste of your time. It was
The Sum
really
of
good.
All Fears.
Hey.
Underrated movie.
That's a great movie too.
The Sum of All Fears is very.
I don't know why,
Is that
but
Morgan
Affleck's
Freeman?
character
Morgan
in that
Freeman and
movie
Ben
reminds
Affleck
me
and-
of Garrett, on our basketball team. Just the way he's always kind of he's overthinking stuff. In The Accountant.
Oh really?
Trust me.
Like Garrett?
Just remember I said that when you're watching the movie, you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is so crazy.
Really? Garrett.
Yeah, because Garrett always has that like, well, okay, and then he always
Garrett's
asks questions.
Garrett's a cute kid.
He is, but he's always got his
You can't
eyes
get
are
mad at
moving.
him. He looks.
He's kind of like thinking. You're like, he's thinking about something right now.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know what it is. It looks like.
But I know it's something.
It looks like it's important.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel like Garrett doesn't waste thoughts.
Doesn't waste thoughts. No.
No. He's planning the destruction of this universe right now as we speak. Like, yes, I'm going to burn that house first.
Dude, forgot about another sports movie.
What's that?
Cinderella Man.
Oh, phenomenal.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's
James
been a
Braddock,
long time. It's
that's,
another one. It's been a long
Russell
time.
Crowe,
Crowe.
Yeah,
Paul
Cinderella Man.
Giamatti.
Renee
Zellweger.
Zellweger. Yeah.
Now, what's interesting is, speaking of sports movies, I didn't have this on the list, and it's tough because arguably my favorite sports movie is Field of Dreams. I didn't have that on the list. It was a great movie, man.
Good movie.
Kevin Costner doesn't miss a lot.
Really.
All his movies, I never like watched a bad Kevin Costner.
You know what I
movie.
got to watch before the draft?
Like, think about Kevin Costner movies. None of them are like absolutely like that. Why do you make that?
Waterworld?
I never saw Waterworld.
Maybe his worst one,
Everybody's got one
right?
stinker. in
Everybody's
it.
got one stinker, but
No, dude.
No.
but it's
Fucking-
rare. Mr.
what
Brooks
that?
was
What
really
that?
good.
What was that fucking Dances with Wolves? That was awful.
It won Best Picture.
It was
Best Picture.
terrible. Best Picture. You can't go by Best Picture.
No, I know they're always
You
weird,
watch
like
Citizen Kane?
yeah, like
First of all,
English patient. You're like what?
Citizen Kane was not Best Picture worthy, but I wouldn't say it was awful.
It was horrible.
That's like that's a
Freddy
legendary
Got Fingered
movie.
was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking
Well,
horrible.
no, that shouldn't have even been a movie.
Exactly. Rocky 5, horrible. Okay, it wasn't. This wasn't there.
A Beautiful Mind. Another-
That was a really good movie.
Jennifer
yeah.
Connelly in that movie is
She never gets old.
yeah.
Yeah,
Jennifer Connelly.
Do you remember that part?
yeah,
course I do. I remember
that's
the whole
good.
thing.
Yeah,
She never
Beautiful
gets
Mind was
old.
amazing.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I
Jennifer
love talking
Connelly.
about movies.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for about an hour, America. Anyway, I think you get our
Oh,
point.
shit. What's the score?
There it is. It's almost time for the wrap.
God.
In this game,
Oh, Dallas is bending over Sacramento.
Yeah.
I'm curious. So if they win, they got to play Memphis. Memphis will beat them.
You think so?
Yeah, Memphis will beat them.
I wonder what the stats are in this game. I wonder how AD's playing.
Well, I'm trying to see if
he's still in.
Nice shot. It's
Yeah,
third quarter.
he's still playing, so that's good. Good sign.
16 points. It's not over. Levine, that's Levine right there making that shot.
No, yeah. Zach.
Danny
How
Green,
about
the
that?
Bulls.
From the Bulls. From the Bulls.
Doubles.
The Insider, that's a good one.
Never saw that.
That's the one Russell Crowe where he's like works for cigarette companies, I think. That's pretty good.
I think I've seen that one. Inside.
Never saw it, America. Never saw it. Anyway, that's going to do it for our show tonight because honestly, we're running out of movies. But plus, this game is not a game. But anyway, he and I will return on the weekend. He's going to be gone. You guys have a great Easter. Well, we'll see you before then. He won't. But we'll see him next week for sure during the week because the NFL draft is next Thursday. We will be doing a preview.
And there's
show.
playoff basketball.
And there's
next
playoff
week.
basketball.
Yeah.
We will recap.
Starts this weekend.
Yep, starts this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Actually, Sunday starts everything. We we will
Knicks are Saturday night.
Yeah,
All right,
Saturday,
Saturday,
6
we will-
o'clock.
6 p.m.
We will recap the first and second games of the first round of the NBA playoffs, and again we will preview the NFL draft as well coming up this week. You guys enjoy the week, the rest of the week, and he and I will see you Saturday night. This man have a great Easter. We'll talk to you on the other side, boys and girls.
I'm texting you all these.